Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Extreme, 15 plus years undefeated, backyard wrestling entertainment champion, and host of On Your Mark. And today we've got a guest we've been claiming for this one for a real long time. All you people have asked for it, and you know what we do at On Your Mark? We give you what you want. So this week, this episode is no different. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is Grim. Welcome to the show, Grim.
I'm here on this show, this little small show, and I don't normally do little shows, but the reason I figured I'd do this little show is because there's someone walking around claiming to be a 15-year undefeated backyard wrestling champion, but he hasn't faced me.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, kid, because I know you're over there playing around with your friends in your territory, your backyard territory. What? I know you're up there playing with your little friends and your toys in your backyard territory, but where I come from, I am a 15 plus year undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion in my own company. And if you don't want to, I'm going to try to keep this professional, okay? I got some questions. I'm going to try to keep this professional, but what?
The only question I want to hear coming out of your mouth is, when does Grim face me for that brittly cardboard cutout championship? Because
okay, well, normally
I'm the king of YouTube backyard wrestling. Everyone knows it. Everyone accepts it. I'm the 5th biggest wrestling channel on the planet, only bested by 4 multi-million-dollar corporations. Okay. GTS Wrestling is the biggest juggernaut in the world, and I'm not going to have this guy walking around with his dude rag, Prison Mark, acting like a tough guy, thinking he's a 15-year undefeated backyard wrestling champion when he hasn't faced me.
Listen, kid, you know what? Normally I'd tell you to pack a lunch, and I'm sure you'd pack a couple, but listen here. I am retired, okay? I've done everything there is to do in this business. I don't need to prove myself by beating you. I don't need to come up to your territory and show the fans what they really have been missing out on. So let's just,
You know what I just heard?
What'd you just hear?
I'm sorry. I fear Grim. I'm sorry.
I don't sound like that.
Backyard YouTube wrestling champion that I'm going to now claim I'm retired. That's what I heard.
Yeah, well, I don't sound like that. You sound like a goddamn idiot. Listen, unless Hunter's money, unless Shao Kahn's money comes into play, I ain't pulling a Terry Funk, kid. You ain't worth it. Now, do you want to be professional and do you want to be asked some question and answered some questions?
I can't wait. Let's do this thing.
Okay. Is your name Grim because it's short for Grimace like the McDonald's character? First question.
Are you going to sit here and insult me with some sort of stupid question like that?
I don't know what your name means.
Who the do you think you're talking to? How dare you? How dare you come out here?
That was a legitimate.
First, after literally admitting to being afraid to face me, now you're going to sit here and insult me, knowing I can't do anything about it, like put you through a table.
I was not trying to insult you. That was a legitimate question. I don't know what your dumb name means.
Grim is what your mother calls me when I rail her 6 ways to Sunday.
Are you my dad?
Maybe.
Okay, real talk. I don't know who my dad is. All I know is that she banged some wrestler in the 80s, and she doesn't know who he was because she was a little tipsy, but she told me he was a wrestler. So if you're my dad, you need to tell me now because you owe me a lot of child support, and you owe me a lot of ball catching. And
Which? No, I don't think that was your mom, actually. I think that was your aunt. Never mind. I didn't actually bang your mom. It was your aunt.
Okay, good. Well, I don't want you to be my damn dad anyway.
I didn't want you to be my son. You're a disappointment. I would never accept you as a son walking around with that cardboard cutout cookie belt. It's an embarrassment to the family. I would disown you. I don't mean that. Son, I'm sorry.
Don't call me son if you don't mean it.
If you ever tasted a sweeter than mine, yes or no?
How did Becky Lynch get pregnant if she's a man?
Well, listen. Sometimes people want to change their genders, but they only change their gender by identifying as a different gender, not by an actual surgical procedure. So therefore, clearly that's what happened with Becky.
Becky's a man.
Right.
I thought so.
But she clearly has woman reproductive organs, therefore she can be pregnant.
Gotcha. That was something that I've been very confused about because she was a women's champion.
I cleared that up for you because, it's very important that you understand gender identities and how that works.
Yeah. Okay, next question. How many subscribers on YouTube do you have?
3 or 4. I have over 1.2 million subscribers on my Silly Super.
I got more than that.
I know. I've seen them all here, all 18 of them. And
Okay, it's not a contest or anything. I'm not trying to bag, but I know I got probably, how many people are on the planet? 100 billion something. I have probably about 100 billion. I haven't checked today, but I got way more subscribers than you do.
Right. Yeah, exactly. In your delusional world that you exist in, where you think you're a 15-year veteran champion, but you probably haven't done anything but beat your for the last 15 days.
No, I did it. I have a girlfriend, okay? She works at Applebee's. I don't got to touch my own wiener.
I bet. What does she charge you to touch it?
That's not funny. Oh, don't you talk about my girlfriend like that.
Well,
Okay.
listen, I just want to make sure you're giving her a good tip.
Okay, we're gonna move on because if you say another goddamn word about my girlfriend, I'm gonna come.
What are you gonna do? Not fight?
I'm gonna show up to your house and I'm gonna give you the ass whooping you've deserved, Grim. Now we are slipping down a path that I don't think
What's
that
your girlfriend's name?
Damn, that's none of your business. You are not welcome at her Applebee's. You hear me?
Yeah. I'll go right in there. And I'll tell her who the I am and what.
No, you won't.
I do, and I'll say that I am 100 times better than you. And guess what? Mr. Steal Your Girl will be walking out with your girlfriend.
No.
And then maybe, just maybe, you'll grow the sack enough to fly your ass out here to New Jersey and fight me and put that cardboard cookie championship on the line.
I bet you'd like that, kid. Let's move on to the next question. Have you ever put an action figure up your butt?
Listen, what I do in my personal life is my business. Now, the reason we don't buy loose figures is in case someone else may have put an action figure up their ass. You don't know where the hell they've been. Have you ever put an action figure up your ass? Obviously you have.
Yes, but it wasn't on purpose. It happened in a match, and I didn't mean for it to happen.
Same thing happened to me. It was an accident. I sat on it. But the fact of the matter is that I realized one day when I went to sell that action figure that had been penetrated into my asshole, I said, this was in my ass, and someone's going to buy it and play with it. And maybe a kid's even like gonna think that it's the coolest toy ever, but it was an ass figure and it's disgusting and they should never have that toy. That's why you don't buy loose toys. You don't want your kids playing with ass
You know who I bet would buy your butt figures? Jim Cornette. He likes things in his little butthole.
From what I hear, he likes to get his oil checked quite a few times. So
I need you to go into more detail.
Come on, bro. You're a backyard superstar. You don't know what oil check and your oil check mean?
I don't have a car.
Damn.
Why are you so obsessed with buttholes?
I'm not obsessed with buttholes. I don't want nobody coming near my butthole. Okay? I just know you got a lot of weird. You and Zack Ryder weirded me the hell out with your toy obsession. I don't understand it. That leads me to my next question. Did Zack Ryder get fired from WWE because he plays with toys?
No. First of all, I don't know the real reason that he was terminated from his contract, but I can pretty much guarantee it's not because he collects action figures.
I bet he did.
That'd be like you getting fired from your little On the Mark show for being a Fury.
I run the show here. Nobody's firing me.
So you should fire yourself for being a furry.
Yeah, that's not ever gonna happen. A furry? What the heck is a furry?
That thing that you do on the weekends. You didn't even know what it's called, but that's
No,
what you.
I run a company. I got bills to pay. I'm a grown ass man.
That likes to dress up like an animal on the weekends.
You're really starting to piss me off, Grim. I swear to God.
What are you gonna
better
do?
be glad.
Are you gonna fight me? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit there and whine about it? Are you gonna sit there and cry? Or are you actually going to stand up for yourself and put that cardboard cookie cutout belt?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
So a real
Shut up!
champion can hold it for once in its life.
Oh my God, there's nobody in this world I hate more than you. You have literally topped my list right next to John Cena. Let's move on because this is the worst night of my life.
Wait.
Next question. Yes, I got a lot more questions, you dumbass. Listen to me.
All right.
Do you think Otis and Tucker are inbred?
Do I think Otis and Tucker are inbred? First of all, Otis and Tucker are ripping off Grim and Doo-Hop, okay? I am the original Otis. The son of a bitch stole my gimmick, and now they're putting him on TV and giving him a push when I'm the guy that should have been hired to begin with. The original Grim, not the copycat Grim. Otis walking around thinking he's Grim, doing obese mode and all that shit. The only thing that he has got on me is the caterpillar, which is stupid anyway.
I think the caterpillar is kind of cool, and I think maybe if you knew how to do that, you might have a job there, you know?
Maybe if you had talent, maybe you'd get some views.
Ah! Shut up! Shut up, Grim! Shut up! Now, next question. Next question. Okay. Let me compose myself and remain a professional. Stop! Don't start that shit. I swear to God, stop.
Swear to God.
Trying to work with United Airlines to do a power bomb off an airplane. I'll be the first one in this business to do that.
I hate you so much.
I hate you so much.
No, I hate
you. No, I hate you.
No, I f***ing hate you so much.
Hate you so much.
Are you repeating after me? Or are you saying?
Are you saying?
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Can we just start over, please, Grim?
Start over, please, Grim.
Stop it!
Stop it! And there's nothing you can do about it, Marky Mark and the fucking bunch. Go ahead. What's your little question? I'll answer it. Go ahead.
Will you? Because this one's about food, so you might be interested.
Is this the one where you ask me? Is this the one where you ask me to have sex with your girlfriend while you watch because you're a cuck?
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what a cuck means. I don't drink
Google
from
it,
those.
kids.
Listen to me. Question is, Grim, trying to be professional here, which is something you don't know nothing about.
Zero.
Why does Edge keep talking about grits? Grits are fucking gross.
First of all, whatever he's talking about his promo probably has something to do with your mom. Because we all know, much like a doorknob, everybody's had a turn.
Next question. You know the wrestler Booker T? What does the T stand for?
Thomas.
You answered a question. Thank you. Jack's Pacific, LJN, Mattel. What the fuck does any of that shit even mean?
The names of toy companies?
Yeah, what is that? What is it?
They're the names of toy companies. Actually, they're the names of the toy companies who produced wrestling figures over the years. Maybe that's why you know who they are.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know anything about that because I'm a grown-ass man and I run a company and I am a professional. I take this business very seriously, Grim, unlike you, okay? I take this business very seriously. Do you see this belt?
I see it. That's the most super serious bullshit I've ever seen in my life. If I wanted somebody to know that I was fucking full of shit, I'd put a cardboard belt over my shoulder.
How's it going, Vince? You little punk. Hey, wait just a minute.
Oh no, King of the Iron.
What's your favorite version of Sting?
The one that's retired.
That is Sting's the fucking man. I want him to come back for another match.
Yeah.
I want to see him versus the Undertaker.
Oh, yeah? Well, I want to see me versus you for that cardboard cookie cutout championship.
Drop it. Drop it. Nobody wants to see that because nobody wants to see me hurt you. Next question. I don't really understand. I don't really understand Orange Cassidy. Does he have that disease where you fall asleep all the time, necrophilia?
Yes. As a matter of fact, he also suffers from bestiality. Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's when you have sex with an animal. That's only people who have relations with your mother. But that guy.
Next, this is a segment of our show. It's a fun game we play. I want you to repeat after me, Graham. Best podcast ever.
Mine.
No, I said repeat after me, Graham. Best.
What kind of person would sit here and repeat after someone and sit there and say everything?
Because it's a game, Graham. Do you know how to play a game?
No, I'm not going to sit here and play games with you. I don't even know who you are. Wait, I forget. How do you even say your name again? What is your name?
My name.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Okay, you're not The Rock. You can't legally say that. I could legally call the cops on you right now. Next question.
Legally do it because I think that'd be hilarious. They'd be like, who's the idiot on the phone trying to have us arrest a guy across the country who used The Rock's catchphrase? That idiot right there.
Next question. Can I have your Netflix login so I can watch the Big Show show?
You know what? You're so poor. You're so pathetic.
I'm not poor.
See the desperation in your eyes. So good guy Grim, am going to do you a solid, and I'm going to hook you up with my login info for you to watch it.
Really?
And I want you to text me when you're halfway through the show, because that's when I'll change my password.
Yeah, but I'll get in there and I'll change it before you can change it back. So then it'll be mine forever. And then you just have to pay for it. Yeah, look at that. Look at the brain on this one. I'm a genius. I'm a Laney Puffer. I'm Laney Puffer. I'm the genius.
I'm not giving the login info now, too stupid. You just gave away your master plan. I'm not going to give it to you now. Ah.
I was just joking. Do you got heat with Kurt Hawkins?
Let me tell you the heat that I have with Kurt Hawkins, okay? Because here you have a guy who built a match against me for the most prestigious championship in all of YouTube, the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. You have two of the biggest toy collectors on the planet about to converge in a wrestling ring with the YouTube title hanging in the balance as they have a ladder match. And what does he do? He signs a contract with WWE, which forbade him from doing the match with me.
Sounds like a smart decision.
Well, you know what it sounds like to me? A man who's afraid. It sounds like a man who took every possible way out that he could. He signed with WWE, the company that fired him previously, the company that was not going to do anything with him but fire him again, which they did, and rightfully so, because what has Hawkins delivered? Nothing. Nothing for nobody. So do I have heat with Kurt Hawkins? You're damn right I do, because Hawkins fears Grim. The kids all over the country have held up signs, arena after arena, hoping Kurt Hawkins was even booked to see the sign that said Hawkins fears Grim. Most of the time he wasn't even booked. Most of the time he wasn't even used on the show. But the signs were there. Hawkins fears Grim. And now that he's finally released from this company, he's hiding behind something called quarantine. He's sitting there saying, I can't fight. I can't come out of the house. There's a coronavirus that might get me. Bullshit. He's hiding from the fact that I want to fight him and destroy him once and for all.
Stop. I'm bored.
Oh! What the f*** you call that?
Okay.
We're getting close to the end here. Thank God. Okay. All right. I need a favor. My student, Skeeter Skyflyer, I don't get it. He's obsessed with you, and he said that I had to get you on the show. So I locked him up in my goddamn cat carrier so he wouldn't kiss your ass the whole time. But he told me to tell you that he loves you. He likes you.
For the support.
I'm not going to tell him.
Why not?
Because you are a goofy man with a 4-year-old's brain who plays with toys, and
you carry a cardboard championship.
This is a championship. This is a championship. And I don't know if you maybe haven't cleaned your eyes lately because you maybe don't know what those look like, Grim. But this is a championship. And I know you're hungry. You're always hungry. You probably want this, don't you? Well, you ain't getting it. Okay? So just write that little fantasy out of your brain and bring the toys back in and shove them up your ass, because I know that's what you like. Now let's wrap this up because I got a couple more questions. And then
for f***'s sake, just let the pain be over.
Do you like Shawn Michaels because he's called the boy toy?
I like Shawn Michaels because he's the best wrestler in the world. Somebody like you, Mark E, a fucking embarrassment.
I'm not an embarrassment.
Cat got your tongue?
I'm not an embarrassment.
Yes, you are. Look at you sitting there with a duct-taped piece of cardboard calling it a championship.
My mom is very proud of me. My stepdad Ted is very proud of me, and all my wrestlers in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment look up to me. Okay, I am not an embarrassment. You take that back right now, or I will legally sue you for slander.
Sue me.
I will, and I'll take all your toys, and you know what? I'll put them in a fire, and I'll melt them while you look at the fire. Okay?
You, much like a woman, you wouldn't know what to do if you laid your hands on my toys. Okay? You would be in such.
I wouldn't put my hands on your toys. I'm a grown ass man.
You would love them the minute you saw them. You'd fall in love. You're just jealous that you can't afford them because you're poor, and therefore you try to act like me having the greatest collection in the history of the world is some sort of weird thing because you're jealous. Can't afford it.
I got better things to spend my money on, okay?
Hookers and cocaine, we know.
No, I have a girlfriend.
We established earlier you pay her.
Okay, this is the last segment of the show. It's called Shoot Hard!
Shoot hard.
Where I ask my guests to shoot hard on certain wrestlers, and this is the goofy one-syllable name edition. So, Grim, shoot hard on Doink.
Clown.
That's not shooting. Shooting is talking smack. Grim, shoot hard on Bram.
Bram? Who the f*** is Bram? I never heard of this.
God dang it, Grim, shoot hard on Kane.
My God, Kane, the fruit roll.
God dang it, you're just saying shit that everybody else says. Grim, shoot hard on Edge.
Edge is the fucking best. I will never say a bad word about
God
that.
dang it, that's not shooting, you dumb shit. That shooting is talking smack, and it's talking at the higher volume, and it's screaming into the camera. Grim, shoot hard on Jazz.
Who the f*** is Jazz? I remember Jazz. Yeah, long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Grim, shoot hard on Taz.
Taz, the human stupid machine. The little short shit who couldn't cut it in the WWE and had to become a commentator.
That's sort of shooting, kid, but you could definitely use some promo classes at Backyard Wrestling Academy. Oh, God, hold on. I'm about to pass out.
Shoot hard.
Well, Grim, the pleasure has been all yours. This is one of the worst experiences of my whole life.
And I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that you can go f*** yourself.
Maybe I will. Because you know what? Maybe I...
Nobody else to do it for you unless you pay her. And if you're not down with that...
What you said? No.
Eat it, yeah!
No. You know what? I normally let my guests promote their shit, but you don't need no more goddamn subscribers, so I'm not going to let you promote nothing.
Who the f*** am I going to even be promoting it to? The 12 people that watch this?
Proud of every one of them 12 people. Proud of every one of them 12 people, Grim.
Hi, guys. You got a fucking football team as an audience. I'm proud of you, Mark. Keep up the good work. Let me know if you ever break 18 views.
I will. That's all right. That's all this for this episode of On Your Mark. This has been the worst episode ever. Make sure you don't watch it. And I'll see you next time. Just a big old dose of vitamin E. What do you think?
I feel stronger already.
You heard it here first, folks. Give Mark E Xtreme talent enhancement. That's weird as but I like it.